on YouTube, but I wanted to take time to do that today to let you know what's been going on with our family. We, as many of you know, we have a 46-acre ranch in Montana, and we still have our ranch in Montana. But with everything going on in the USA, we decided that the best thing for our mental health was to start actively looking for a second home abroad. That's right. We're looking for a second home abroad. We still have our ranch. And right now we are exploring Calgary, Alberta, which is located in Canada. It's right above Montana. So it's only about 5.5 hours from our ranch. And I have to say, we absolutely love it. It is the more conservative province, but let me tell you something. Canadian conservatives are nothing like the American system. People are friendly. As you know, Canadians are kind, and we have had nothing but really great experiences. Here and there, you'll run into a jerk, but honestly, there is no place that we can even go. You guys know, nowhere we can go where we're going to escape dealing with racism or jerks or anything like that. But in Calgary, I'm telling you, since I started talking about it on Instagram, I have been overwhelmed with love from Canadians. Now, when we moved to Montana 4 years ago, I received nothing but hate mail, DMs, threats, all kinds of things. But since we've been in Canada on our 6-month tourist visa, which all Americans can get, we've received nothing but love from Canadians. I mean, from all over the country. My son and I are getting ready to fly out to Toronto. We are also scheduled to be in Vancouver this month as well. So we are getting that full experience. We're trying to look at all the different provinces before we make a decision on where we want to settle. But there is a process to becoming a permanent resident in Canada, which I will go over in another video. I wanted to just do this video and let you guys know what we've been doing. Again, it's 5 hours from our ranch. My husband has been going back and forth because you guys know we have cows. We have our animals on the land that we have to tend to. But we've been loving it. My son and daughters have been in summer camps all summer here in Calgary. Love it. So let me just run down some of the things that I absolutely love about Calgary. Number one for me is the diversity. People from all over. You have not only people from just regular folk, that's just Canadians that have always been there, but you have people that are uh, Africans from across the continent. You're going to see people from Nigeria and Cameroon and, Ethiopia, people from all over. You have people from India, Asians. And, they are on treaty land, and you have the indigenous peoples there as well. But the diversity is wonderful. The second thing I love is the parks and recreation. Absolutely beautiful. There's parks everywhere, y'all. Nature. Calgary is very close to Banff, which if you've ever Googled Banff, that speaks for itself with the beauty and the nature. Um, the other things that I love about Calgary is the safety. Children are actually playing outside. You see five-year-olds outside playing. Parents, are not always around them because it is very safe. In the country, you can just do a little Google search on the crime rate in Canada versus America. That'll tell you a lot. Also, life expectancy. They're in the top 20 for life expectancy in the world. America ranks like 55th in the world with life expectancy. The other thing I love is their universal health care. So you don't see people having to go in debt. Hi, great to see you too. You don't have to see people going into debt to pay for healthcare. The downfall is sometimes they have to wait, to get certain services. But I think, it's a great thing when you don't have to put $20,000 to have a surgery. So those are the things that really stand out. I also love the food. You have different cultures, different ethnic foods everywhere. There's this one place that it's like a hub. And in this side of this hub, there's food from all over the world. I tried food from El Salvador for the first time. I was invited out by one of the legislators here in the city who took me out to lunch. I've been invited out to lunch by some of the city officials with the Economic Development Department. I cannot explain to you the kindness and the love you feel being in Canada, being in Calgary, because I can't speak for all of Canada, but what I hear is that it's even nicer in the other provinces. I've heard that the other provinces, they've told me if I like Calgary, then I'm really gonna love Vancouver and Toronto, which I am scheduled to be in those places this month. But again, I wanted to come on and just share with you guys what we are doing. We still have our ranch in Montana, but right now with everything going on in the USA, I actually had a dream. God gave me a dream that I was gonna be in Canada. And so and in this dream, I saw I had like a bus and I was leading other Americans to Canada. So when I woke up from that dream, I told my husband, I got to get to Canada to check it out. And so that's why we are here. So what I did was I rented what they call a short-term rental, because you get 6 months in the country as an American. You don't have to fill out paperwork. You just come in with your passport and you can stay for 6 months every calendar year. So we decided to take advantage of that 6-month tourist visa, rent a condo for 6 months, but that's another whole story I'll have to do for another day. I do not like condos. I don't like the HOAs in condos. But it's been really great here thus far. We're about 4 months in on our tourist visa. We have about 2 months left. And so from there, we would need to either file an extension to stay longer, or we would need to go ahead and apply for permanent residency. And if you're in the healthcare field or something like that, it will be a lot easier for you to come in. I am a nurse. I could try to come in that way. I am also an entrepreneur. I could try to come in that way as well, because Canada is actively looking for entrepreneurs and people in the healthcare field, as well as tech and other fields as well. So again, I will do more videos and tell you guys what's happening, what's going on. I am headed to Toronto, so I can't stay too long on this line. But I will be keeping you updated here. I'm so sorry I've not been able to. I have been getting my kids settled. They've been doing summer camps, and I've been very active on Instagram, but I definitely need to talk to my YouTube family to let you guys know what's happening. Also, I have a how to exit the USA guide. If anybody wants to know how to get out of the USA, you want to look at my process and what I went through before we decided to come here and all that stuff, there is a link in the description, and I'm going to put it in my bio, where you can get the instant PDF download on how to exit the USA. Be sure to check that out in the description. If you want to know how to get out of the USA, you can get an instant download there as well. But just wanted to do a quick video to update you. Look out for my other videos to come. Like, share, subscribe, and keep us in prayer. Keep us in prayer on this journey. I feel better, y'all. My mental health is improving. I really think I had PTSD down in America, dealing with all the politics, y'all. It's nothing like that here. Yeah, it's such a calm environment, and it's great to be around intelligent people that, that are not politicized with shirts on, with political shirts and hats, and it's great, y'all. So I will be doing more videos to keep you guys updated. Thank you guys so much for watching this video.